Another thing, I didn't really ever think that would happen because of the quest, and here we are.
My name is Alyssa, and I am on a quest to ride every breed. There are hundreds of different horse breeds, and each one has their own unique story. So saddle up and join me on a ride to discover the horse. Today we are heading to Kentucky, a state known for its equine history, and we will be meeting one of the fastest horse breeds in the world. Kentucky is an amazing place for horse lovers to visit, and starting it out at a horse-themed B&B is absolutely the way to go. I am so excited to share with you all of the fun adventures that we have coming up on this trip. But for now, it's time to get some sleep.
You notice the first place I go in the morning. So just a second ago, I was listening to the birds, and I heard another sound. A sound that I'm really familiar with, but not one that you would normally consider hearing in the morning at a bed and breakfast. And that's the sound of galloping hooves. So over here is a track, and our host Cheryl is actually going to take us over to the track this morning. So we'll get to see some of the horses there.
Good morning. Good, how are you? It's a beautiful day.
It is nice. Hello.
Hello.
For hundreds of years, the Thoroughbred has been bred for speed. In races like the Kentucky Derby, the horses hit speeds of almost 40 miles an hour. On our way back to the B&B for breakfast, we drove past some beautiful horse properties. I think it's time to do a little horsing around. And the perfect place for horsing around in the Bluegrass State is the Kentucky Horse Park. The park opened in 1978. It's a working horse farm, educational theme park, and also hosts equestrian events for all sorts of different disciplines.
These chairs were 2 of the 8 which surrounded fence number 10, the Giant's Table. Okay, so look how wide that is. There you go. Now you're an official cross-country jumper.
This is really cool because it's actually the first time that I have seen this breed of horse in person. I haven't ridden them yet for the quest, and I'm really excited to do that at some point in the future here. But this is a Marwari, and you can actually tell because of the way their ears are shaped, they're curled inwards at the top. So it's a pretty distinctive and recognizable look. It's just so fun to see the differences between breeds, and a lot of the time I get to see one breed at each location. So it's really cool today to see all of these different breeds in one place.
And of course, the Thoroughbred is one of the horses that you can meet at the park. Not far from the horse park is a historic hotel that was once a horse farm. We are here at the Campbell House, and we're going to head out and film some horses tomorrow, but for tonight we get to enjoy this beautiful hotel.
I just met up with Annise from Amplify Horse Racing in the Kentucky Equine Education project, and she showed me around the Keeneland Racehorse, and we got to see some of the horses exercising at the track this morning.
Horse racing has been a part of our history for a very long time.
It's one of the oldest sports in the world. It would start off as, hey, my horse against your horse, let's see whose is faster, and brought people through and out of the Great Depression cheering for horses. You know, there's still times when it's like sometimes you just need that. You need to be able to root for something.
To learn more about the breed, we are heading to Godolphin at Jonabell Farm. Hallie gave us the tour of the beautiful 800-acre thoroughbred breeding farm and introduced us to some of the horses. In the late 1600s and early 1700s, 3 stallions were brought to England: the Byerly Turk, the Darley Arabian, and the Godolphin Arabian. They became the foundation for the entire thoroughbred breed, a legacy that lives on in the horses here today. The average height for thoroughbreds at maturity is 15 to 17 hands. Colors include bay, black, chestnut, dark bay, brown, gray, roan, palomino, and white. It's time to leave the adorable foals and head to another chapter in the lives of the thoroughbred.
My favorite thing about driving in Kentucky is just the endless fence line. Just going all along the road and into beautiful horse pastures.
New Vocations is the nation's oldest and largest racehorse adoption program.
Thoroughbreds are all hard, and that you see is definitely an underlying sort of common denominator with all these guys. They're all so different, but they just have so much heart that they've got a lot to give, and they're certainly willing to receive it as well, clearly.
Founded in 1992, their mission is to rehabilitate, retrain, and rehome retired racehorses. Like this gelding, who also gets to represent his breed as my quest horse.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is who I get to ride.
This is Money Moves. He ran in the 2020 Kentucky Derby. People sort of tend to see these guys in one filter. And what's really neat about this breed is that there's really no limits to how versatile these guys can be.
Another thing, I didn't really ever think that would happen because of the quest. And here we are, the 2020 Derby contender.
You can check out newvocations.org for more information and to see the horses available for adoption. They have 7 different facilities in Kentucky, Louisiana, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
I can't even imagine, like, at a starting gate, what that must feel like, just heading out. That'd be so cool. Good boy. When I get offered to ride 2 horses, that I just can't say no.
Yeah, well, he's sort of a much different experience. He's 8 years old. He had 20 starts on the track. He's the one who won over $500,000. And like I said, like you sit on him and he's like, I'd rather just stay in here.
Yeah.
You're racing? Oh,
How did you get on the track?
exactly.
I love it. Thanks so much for riding along with me and discovering the Thoroughbred. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Happy riding, everyone. I'll see you at the next breed. Okay, I suppose Alyssa better get off the horse. Hello.
How are you?
This is our stallion manager, Grandma. So Alyssa here is on a mission to ride every breed of horse.
Well, let's get Medallion.
All right.